Welcome back to today's session of Nithyananda Yoga. So let us start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tadvamastyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Now let us chant the Shiva Mula Mantra 11 times to invoke Paramashiva inside of us, and we'll be chanting out loud the Shiva Mula Mantra for you to follow along, but for you please chant the mantra internally 11 times. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now let us enter into the ritualistic cleansing. Please take your Panchapatram, the traditional cup and water, and place your hands into the Gokal Mudra and slightly cup. Yes. And at the end of each mantra, please drink the water from the base of your palm. Om Atma Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tadvam Shodhayami Swadha. Wash your hands. And now, with the base of your thumb, please wipe your lips twice. Om Hridayaya Namaha. Wash your hands. And now with the index finger, middle finger and the ring finger, please touch your upper lip and your lower lip. Wash your hands. And now with your thumb and your index finger, please touch your right nostril, left nostril. With your thumb and your ring finger, please touch your right eye, left eye, and your right ear and left ear. Wash your hands. Now with your thumb and your little finger, touch your navel center, your right chest and your left chest, and with all your fingers together, touch the top of your head, your right shoulder, your left shoulder, and your heart chakra. And now let us enter into the Sankalpa mantra, which is the conscious resolution, where you manifest whatever you want in your life by visualizing that it has already happened. So holding on to this visualization, let us enter into the Sankalpa mantra. Now please place your right palm on top of your left palm and place both palms on your right thigh. Om Mamopatha Samasta Dvitakshidvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Pritartham Shri Nithyanande Shri Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanande Shri Paramashiva Pritartham Shri Sarvadeva Devi Swarupa Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Kripakatakshena Purana Arogya Yukta Dridad Katra Gokika Sharira Siddhyartham Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartham Sakutumbasya Jnana Vairagya Jivan Mukti Praptyartham Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasham Karishye. Now please wash your hands. Om Apavaprishyam. Now you can place your Panchapatram away. And before we start today's session of the yoga, just a quick reminder that today's yoga practice is for general wellness and education purposes only. please listen to your body and practice within your own limits. If you have any kind of injuries or any medical conditions, or if you are pregnant, please consult your healthcare professional before practicing the yoga. Listen to your doctor, and if at any point of time, if you're feeling dizziness, you're feeling any kind of pain or discomfort, please stop the yoga and take rest. And now let us enter into the warm-ups.
Nithyananda, welcome everyone to Nithyananda Yoga, and now we are ready to warm up our body. We're going to start with some simple stretches that warm up each part of our body. And again, just like Vijaypriya said, listen to your body throughout the session. And let's get started by standing on our mat. We're going to start with rotating our ankles. So put your hands on your hips for a little bit of balance and rotate your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now switch to your left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Now we're going to rotate our ankles in big circles, holding your hands on your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now stand with your feet shoulder width apart. We're going to place our hands on our hips. We're going to make big circles with our hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your legs straight. 6. Rotate your waist fully. 7, and hips. And 8. Good. Now let's go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now we'll just swing our hands up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to rotate so you can see the back of the wall. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we'll do some shoulder rolls with first rotating your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now place your hands on your shoulders and make big circles with your elbows. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Now we're getting close to finishing the warm-ups. Let's now rotate our wrists. Put your hands out, rotate your wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just face your fingers up and pull them back on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Face them down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we'll do big circles with our, not big circles, we'll do head rolls, starting to the right. And remember not to do these too fast. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's go in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Great. Now we'll finish up the warm-up by stretching out our legs. So I want everyone to put your feet wide apart and just roll down to your mat. Let your body hang. And if you can touch your mat, great. If not, it's okay. Let your body hang. If you can put your hands first flat on the mat and just feel this stretch in the back of your legs. Just bounce a little. Now if you can make your forearms even touch the ground, that'll give you even a better stretch. If you cannot do that, hold it there and then hold your elbows and just feel gravity pull you down. And you can rock side a little bit right to left. You'll see that you actually go down further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now walk yourself to the right and stretch out your right leg. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep going. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Walk yourself to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now come back to the center and put your hands behind. Stretch as far as you can, what's comfortable for you, but really stretch yourself and feel the stretch in the back of your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Now just bend your knees slightly and roll up. Very good. So now we are going to enter in the next part of the Nithyananda yoga sequence, which is the skeleton dance. And we're going to first visualize that our whole body, we are only a skeleton, no skin, no organs, nothing except pure bones. And while you hold that visualization, shaking out all parts of your body. There's no particular order or anything, just shake every part of your body and keep the energy going, the momentum going once we start, and don't stop until we say stop. So let's get started. Have fun with it. Shake out your hands, your feet. You can close your eyes to hold the visualization. And if you have space, you can move around your mat. Just remember to shake out all parts of your body. Shake out all the non-integrity. Shoulders, your hips, your neck, your head. Keep going. Keep flowing. Last 10 seconds. Okay, stop. Just walk up and down your mat. Catch your breath. Okay, good. Now let's all come down to the mats in a comfortable position as we enter into the asanas for today.
Nithyanandam. So now we are all warm up to start the sequence of the Nithyananda Yoga. Today we are going to continue with the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the sequence of 108 asanas. So today we are going to start with asana number 40, Mandukasana. So in Mandukasana, please sit with your toes flat and underneath and your perineum on your heels. Yes. and place your palms on your knees. And here you're going to lift your tongue up against the roof of your mouth like a frog. And you're going to visualize yourself as a frog, dripping from your Sahasrara chakra with your frog-like tongue. Okay? In this asana, please continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, where you're going to just breathe in through your nose normally, hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out through your nose. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and chant Sada Shivoham internally. Gaze at your third eye.
Mandukasana. Padatalo prishtadeshe angushte dve sprishet janu yugmam puraskritya sadayen mandukasanam.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Uttana Mandukasana. So remain in the same position. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to bring your hands on your back, holding on to your head with your elbows. Okay? And again, you're going to lift your tongue up against the roof of your frog, against the roof of your mouth, and continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here, and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, as well as engage the Uddiyana Bandha. So suck your stomach in and up while you're breathing out. And again, visualize that you are catching the nectar of immortality dripping from your Sahasrara with your frog-like tongue. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham. Visualize yourself as a frog and gaze at your third eye.
Mandukasana madhyastham kurparabhyam dhritam shiraha etadbekavaduttanam ekaduttana mandukam.
Good. Relax. And the next asana, yes, the next asana we're entering into is asana number 42, which is Simhasana. So now cross your ankles behind you and sit on your feet. Keep your knees wide and your fingers spread on top of your knees. Now you're going to open your mouth wide and you're going to stick your tongue out and exhale forcefully. You're going to look at the tip of your nose and you're going to repeat this forceful exhalation multiple times. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Breathe in normally, deeply, hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as a lion. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
Dakshinam savyagulphena dakshinena tatettaram hasto cha janvo samstapya swangulishta prasarya cha vyatavrakto viniksheta nasagram susamahitah simhasanam bhavededat spujitam yogi bisada.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Bhadrasana. Now uncross your legs behind you. So you're still going to sit on your heels underneath your perineum and you're going to keep your knees wide and you're going to cross your hands behind you and hold on to your big toes in the Prana Mudra, in the index finger and the middle finger. Here we are going to perform the Brahmari Kumbhaka. So breathe in deeply, producing the sound of a male bee, and breathe out through your nose, producing the sound of a female bee. And engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum and engage the Jalandhara Bandha. So tuck your chin to your chest. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, Gaze at the tip of your nose.
गुल्पो च वृषणस्यादः व्युत्कमेन समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्ठोकराभ्याञ्च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः जालन्धरं समासाद्य नासाग्रमवलोकयेत् भद्रासनं भवेदेतत् सर्वव्याधिविनाशकम्.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is asana number 44, which is Kaka Bhushandi Asana. So here squat. Come to a squatting position and keep your feet flat on the ground if you are able to, and wrap your arms around your legs and place them at the back. Interlace your fingers if you can. And here continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka. Breathe in through your nose, producing the sound of a male bee, and breathe out through your nose, producing the sound of a female bee. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham and visualize yourself as a crow. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
प्रथमे वेस उकडताने दो हाथपगां व्यचियाने तिनको मोड़ी नल्यां परिल्यावे पिष्टपचे काकसी करावे या आसन के किए ते दीर्घुजुर सब जाए जयत राम को की जी न से दृष्टि लगाए.
Relax. And now let us enter into Kani Pavasana. So in Kani Pavasana, you're going to place your hands on the floor, and you're gonna, so make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart, and you're gonna bring your knees on the back of your arms towards your armpit. And now you're gonna lean forward and down and gaze forward. So lift your legs up in this position. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka and engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji and gaze internally.
आसन को गुण आशिदशिता होई तो आची होई.
Yes. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Kapali Asana. So in Kapali Asana, we're going to demonstrate to you how to do Kapali Asana. It is a standing, it is an inverted asana. Please, if you are pregnant, do not attempt, if you're pregnant or if you are in your monthly cycle, do not attempt this asana. So you're going to stand on your head and you place your hands on the ground, shoulder width apart. Continue with the Brahmari Kumbhaka here and lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Sada Shivoham and visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. And you can also use the help of a wall to help you into this asana, or you can also take the help of your partner to help you. So let us all enter into this asana.
शीश शीश धरती ते की पग दो मिलावे ऊंचा को करे पगतली आकाश दिश सनमुशरा से दो हता की हथेली दो पाशत्य धरती ते की दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन कोगन रहे कापाली आस जम सब ते बला होई.
Good. Slowly come down. And now let us enter into Parshva Mayurasana. So in Parshva Mayurasana, you are going to be squatting on your toes with your legs together, and you're going to twist your body to the side and place both the hands to one side. Okay? So align one elbow to with your knees and the other one with your hip. Okay? Make sure that your fingers are spread out for stability. Now you're going to lean onto the arms and balance. Alright? And you're slowly going to extend your legs to the side and And gaze at your third eye here. Here we have a new kumbhaka, which is the Rechaki kumbhaka. So breathe in normally through your nose, and you're going to exhale through your nose very slowly in a controlled manner. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Sadashivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as a peacock. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
Mayuram dandavat kuryad Mayuram dandanamakam kuryad Mayuram parshvabam Mayura parshvanamakam.
Yes. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Parshva Mayurasana on the other side. So again, let's do the Parshva Mayurasana on the left side. So extending both your legs to whichever side that you did not do before. And continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Breathe in through your nose and exhale out through your nose in a controlled manner. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Sadashivoham internally. Visualize yourself as a peacock. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
Mayuram dandavat kuryad Mayuram dandanamakam kuryad Mayuram parshvabhyam Mayura parshvanamakam.
Yes. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Bhairagatnatasana. So in this asana, you're going to be placing both your hands on the ground, shoulder width apart, and you're going to stretch your legs back straight into Tarakshvasana. And now you're going to step one foot in between your legs, okay, and bring and gaze here. You're going to gaze at your third eye. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Sadashivoham in your inner space. And visualize yourself as Lord Kara Bhairava here. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
Asana ko gunapiti jai.
Good. Now let us repeat this asana on the other side. So bring the other foot in front of you, in between your hands.
Asana ko gunapiti jai.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Unmukha Pita Asana. So in this asana, you're going to basically just come to a plank position, your elbows flat on the ground, the toes of the tips touching the ground, pointing downwards, and continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. And in this asana, make sure that your hips are raising up. So here you're going to slightly walk your feet towards you, okay. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka, engage the Mula Bandha, and continue to chant Sadashivoham. And here you're going to visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Gaze at your third eye.
Januni hasto chatuspadavavan mukam uttapita hriyugala katistalama biruka.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Vashishtasana. So from Tarakshvasana, that is the plank position, you're going to rotate your body onto one hand and raise the opposite hand up. And keep the balance here and look towards the sky. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Sadashivoham and visualize yourself as sage Vashishta here. Gaze internally.
Vasishtamatakondinyam urdhvakukkutameva cha ashtavakramadottanam mayuram setubandhanam.
Good. Now let us do the same on the other side.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचिहलमत्स्वकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Anjali Asana. So in Anjali Asana, sit with your legs straight and your toes pointing up, and bring your hands underneath your buttocks, your palms facing up. Keep your spine straight, your elbows to your body, and continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Breathe in through your nose normally and breathe out through your nose very slowly. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, as well as engage the Jalandhara Bandha. Tuck your chin to your chest. Here we have a new japa, which is Maha Sada Shivoham. So chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally and visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman, and gaze at the tip of your nose and gaze internally.
दो ऊकर की उभे हथेली कोरवारली मेले बेली सो आगामने भूपरिदासे महामने अंगुली मिली रासे अंगुष्ठ चीडा रासे दो ई पुनः हथेली पिष्ट जिरोई तापरी मूल द्वारी टिकी बेस.
And now the next asana we are going to enter into is asana number 55, which is Paschimottanasana. So here simply from this position, just simply bend forward and touch the heels. Okay, bring your chest to the thigh. Here continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka, and we are going to be engaging all the three bandhas here, which is lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha, suck your stomach in and up as you are breathing out in the Udhyana Bandha, and tuck your chin to your chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Continue to chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally, visualize Swamiji, and gaze internally.
जानु परिललातं तु पश्चिमत्तानमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुखं दार्यं च जायते.
So notice how that when you are breathing out in the Rechaka Kumbhaka, that exhalation is making you go further down in this asana. So now let us enter into Ugrasana. So now remaining in the same position, now bring your hands behind your neck, interlacing your fingers behind your neck and bend forward. Try to touch your forehead to your knees. And in this asana, continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka, and with the exhalation, try to go further down, deeper down. Engage all the three bandhas, lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in and up when you're breathing out, and lock your chin to your chest. Chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally. Visualize Kali in your inner space.
स्वपानेभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुपरि शिरोन्यसेत् आसनोग्रमिदं प्रोक्तं भवेदनिलदीपनं देहावसरणहरणं पश्चिमोत्तानसंज्ञकं य एतदासनं श्रेष्ठं प्रत्याहं सदेशुदि.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into asana number 57, Marichi Asana. So now remaining from this position, raise one knee up. Okay, so you can start with your right knee up and wrap your hands around your knee and hold on to your hands behind your back and bend downwards. Try again to touch your forehead to your knee. And continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here again with every exhalation, extended exhalation. Try to go deeper down, touching your forehead to your knee. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally, and here visualize yourself as sage Marichi. Gaze internally.
क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Yes, relax. And now from this position, now bring your knee down touching the ground. This is Mahamudrasana, and you're going to bend forward and touch your heels with your hands. Bring your forehead to your knee. In this asana, continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Here we are going to be engaging all the three bandhas, the Mahamudra bandha. So lock your perineum, suck your stomach in and up as you're breathing out, and tuck your chin to your chest. Continue to chant Mahasadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji and gaze at the tip of your nose.
महामुद्रासनं महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मलवल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धये सिद्धिं च कपिलाध्या पुरागतः अपस्सव्येन सम्पीड्य पादमूलेन सादरं गुरुपादेशतो योनिं गूढमेधान्तरागलम्.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Marichi Asana on the other side. So now you're going to be raising your left knee up, wrap your hands around your leg, hold on to your hands behind your back, and engage the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out very slowly through your nose. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Mahasadashivoham and visualize yourself as Sage Marichi. Gaze forward.
क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्टप्रसारणे.
Relax. Now bring the knee down into Mahamudrasana and bend forward. Hold on to your heel that is extended out and bring your forehead to your knee. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Here we are going to be engaging all the three bandhas, which is the Mahamudra bandha. Lock in your perineum, suck your stomach in, nose.
अता महामुद्रासनं महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्न सिद्धये सिद्धिं च कपिलाध्या पुरागतः अपस्सव्येन सम्पीड्य पादमूलेन सादरं गुरुपादे सतो योनिं गूढमेधान्तरागलम्.
Good. Relax. Now the next asana is Bhadrasana 2. So in Bhadrasana, you're going to bring the soles of your feet together and your heels close to your perineum. Keep the knees wide apart and hold on to your feet firmly here. Okay. Now you're going to maintain a straight spine. Gaze at your third eye. Perform the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Chant Mahasadashivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji. Gaze powerfully inwards as well.
गुल्पोतु वृषणस्यादः शिवन्या पार्श्वयोक्षिपेत् पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं दिद्वा दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलं भद्रासनं भवेदेदं सर्वव्याधिविनाशकम्.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Gwali Bhavasana. So now from Bhadrasana, you're going to extend your feet slightly away from your body, keeping your toes together and the heels apart. Okay, to your chest, Chukka Kumbhaka here, and chant Mahasadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize Swamiji, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
पूर्वचरपट चक कह्यो सोई वही विधि को यो की सोई यमे एड बिम्नु जुरासे अंगुल आटो अंटरो रासे चुबक कंठ कूप में तानो नासा ग्रह दृष्टि को टानो या करी जलंधर बंद होई साधक साधे विधि सो कोई.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Joni Asana. So here, keeping the soles of your feet together, you're gonna bring your heels close to your perineum, and you're gonna lean forward and down with your hands stretched out and bringing your forehead to your feet. In this asana, continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here, locking your perineum in the Mula Bandha, and continue to chant Maha Sadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize the Yoni Mandala and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze powerfully inwards.
दो पगतली संपुट करे एड में डुके दिग धरे अर्ध हाथ को अंटर रासे लिलाट पगतल्याम परिदासे दाशो अंगुरी अग्र मिलावे फना अग्र परिले पहरावे कहुनी लो भू परिकरे दसे नली कहुनी मिली वामरासे.
Good. Relax. Slowly come up. And now let us enter into Midaki Pavasana. So here, remain in the same position. Now you're going to be keeping your hands apart onto the side, and you're gonna bend forward and bring your forehead to the ground. Okay?
सोले येडिमिनी रासे ये यासु माहिनी कानियो भूल दो अंतरो लीलाट धरतु लगावे हाथ दो उगोड़ा परि लगावा अधर वेरच पर पसारे हथेली अंगुल धरती रासे दृष्टिनासा अग्र आसन कोवन पचे उबे जिनकी गाटी पर.
Good. Relax and slowly come up. Now the next asana is Siddha Samadhi Asana. So now you're going to place your hands underneath your feet, palms facing up, and you're going to bend forward again, touching your forehead to the ground. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here, where you're going to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose very slowly. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Mahasadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize Lord Surya in your inner space. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
दो पगतली संपुट करे सोल मेरे मेदा अघ में धरे अंगुल आटा अंटरो रासे एडी को एस विदिदासे.
Good. Relax, slowly come up. And now the next asana is Chinna Ki Pavasana. So in this asana, you're gonna sit and keep your heels together and your toes apart, and hold the feet and open them up. So you're gonna open your feet up. Now basically bringing the soles towards the sky, facing the sky, and place the back of your hands on the ground. Okay. So now so in this asana, please continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka, lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally. Visualize Swamiji and gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze powerfully inwards.
दो उपगा की येरी धरती में मघीव मेदा लगावे पगतली माहिली कोर अंगूठा के सदिसुदे जोड़े.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Karpata Chukasana. So now you're gonna sitting and bringing your soles of your feet together and your heels at the perineum here. Okay. Keep your knees to the ground and place your hands on your knees and gently pressing your knees down. Okay. And you're gonna continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up. While you're breathing out, continue to chant Maha Sada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
चरपट चौकासना. दो उपगतली संपुट दरे आगाने करे जारे पसारे गोड़ा बोसो लगतारा से हाथ दो गोड़ा परिदासे.
Good. Relax. And now the next asana is Bhairavasana. So in Bhairavasana, you're going to be sitting and bringing the soles of your feet together again and your knees apart. Now here bring the toes pointing down. Okay. Bring your toes pointing down. Try to keep your back straight and place your hands in the Bindu Mudra. So your thumb and your index finger touching and place them on your knees. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum as well as engage the Uddiyana Bandha. Suck your stomach in and up while you're breathing out. Chant Maha Sada Shivoham in your inner space and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava. Gaze at your third eye.
गुल्पो संपीड्य चान्योन्यं विट्कमेन हतोत्तं शिने जानवो पार्श्वगतो हस्तो दंडवद् भैरवासनम्.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Samanasana. So sit with your one heel at the perineum. So we can start with the left heel at the perineum and the other leg, the right leg, you're going to lift and hold on to your foot, pulling the sole of the foot towards your chest. And continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose very slowly. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Maha Sada Shivoham internally and visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरोर्दद्वा गुह्यो लिङ्गद्गवत्रक्ते एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले.
Good. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Apanasana. So now you're going to bring the right leg on top of your shoulders, on top of your right shoulder, and you're going to place both the hands flat on the ground, and you're going to lift the left leg straight and upwards. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka here. Engage the Mula Bandha. Chant Mahasadashivoham internally and visualize Swamiji. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेद् दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयं कृत्वा सूक्ष्मे शीर्षपद्मे समारोप्य वायुभिः तदा सिद्धो भवेन्मर्त्य प्राणापानसमागमः अपानासनयोगेन कृत्वा योगेश्वरो भुवि.
Good. Relax. Now let us repeat Samanasana on the other side. So now let us bring the right foot close to the perineum and the left leg towards your up and towards your chest. Hold on to your foot and continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Keep your spine straight. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Chant Mahasadashivoham and visualize Swamiji. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरोर्दद्वा गुह्यो लिङ्गवक्रते एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले.
Yes, relax, and now from this asana let us enter into Apanasana. So bring your left leg on top of your left shoulder. Place both hands on the ground firmly and raise your right foot upwards and straight. Continue with the Rechaka Kumbhaka. Engage your Mula Bandha. Lock your perineum. Chant Mahasadashivoham internally. Visualize Swamiji and gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात् एकपादमुरोर्दद्वा गुह्यो लिङ्गवक्रते एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले.
Good. Relax. And from this we are going to enter into Gomukhasana. So place your left leg on top of your right leg. Align your knees and place your hands, both your hands, onto your knee. And in this asana we are going to perform a new pranayama, which is the Shitkari pranayama. So here you are going to breathe in air through your lips with a hissing sound. Place your tongue on top of your upper palate, the roof of your mouth. Engage the Mula Bandha here. Lock in your perineum. We have a new japa here, which is Om Nithyanandoham. So chant Om Nithyanandoham in your inner space. Visualize the face of a cow. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणे पितिता सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यत.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Anasuyasana. So simply place your hands on your soles. So with the prana mudra here, with the index finger and middle finger, you're gonna hold on to your big toes. Relax the shoulders. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ताने वाओं ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे बारी आड़पाड़ पुरी दे संधि पसारी दो ऊपर के अंगुष्ठ जो ई दो ऊ करे ते पकारे सोई नासा दृष्ट चल कर रहिए अनुसूयासन यही कहिए.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into Anusuyasana 2. So remaining in this same position, now you're going to be interlacing your fingers behind your back and lean forward and down. Bring your chin over your knees here and touching the nose to the ground if you're able to. And continue with the Shitkari Pranayama. Place your tongue on top of your mouth and breathe in air through your lips, producing the hissing sound. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum and continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya and gaze at the tip of your nose.
ना गोड़ा की संधि परिदावा गोड़ा की संधि मिलाई रासे गोड़ा स्योले पगतल्यो आडवा सुधा रासे.
Good. Slowly come up. And now let us enter into Garudhasana 2. So now place your left foot on the ground and the right knee will be flat on the ground. Place your hands on the opposite knees. Keep your spine tall, your chest out, and continue with the Shitkari Pranayama. Breathe in air, producing the hissing sound. And engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
दावो पगमोडी ये डिमाहिलों गुलपा मूलद्वारी नीचे दे बेसे जीमनी पगतली धरती ते की गोड़ो ऊंचो बैरासे पगतली माहिली को दावा गोड़ा आरूपी डिमाहिली कानी लगावे हाथ गोड़ा ऊपरी रासे दृष्टि नासा अग्र आसन को गुण कही बात धात जाति होई तथा बाई.
Relax. And from here we are going to enter into Naradasana. So bring both your elbows outside of your left knee and interlace your fingers behind your neck. And in this asana you're going to continue with this Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize Lord Narada. Gaze at your third eye.
पिष्टजु वाम पगतली केरी भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरी गोड़ा सोदो फनो है जोई दचपाश तिरासे सोई.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Matsya Pitika Sana. So now place your right foot on top of your left thigh and your left hand holding onto your left ankle and your right fingers, your right index finger and the middle finger holding onto your big toe of your left foot. Okay? Yes, so now let us enter into Matsya Pitikasana. So you're going to again bring your right foot on top of your left thigh and with your left hand, index finger and middle finger, you're going to hold on to your left toe. Now the right hand will be wrapping around your right knee and place your right hand on top of your left ankle. So here continue with the Shitkari pranayama. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठन्तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनिवामेन सम्पीड्य मेद्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Good. Relax. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Gomukhasana on the other side. Repeated. So now you're going to place your right knee. So now you're going to place your right knee on top of your left knee. Make sure that your knees are aligning. Place both the hands on top of your knee. Continue the Shitkari pranayama here. Place your tongue on top of your mouth and breathe in air through your lips, producing the hissing sound. And engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham in your inner space and visualize the face of a cow. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्पं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत् दक्षिणेऽपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं यथा.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Anasuyasana, repeated on the other side. So now just simply place your hands onto your, just simply hold on to your big toes in the Prana Mudra with your index finger and middle finger. Continue with the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and suck your stomach in and up as you're breathing out in the Uddiyana Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose and gaze internally.
दक्षिणगोडो नीचोताने वावों ताके उपरियाने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आधपाद पुनिदे संधि पसारी.
Good. Relax. Now from here let us enter into Anusuyasana 2. Repeat it. So bring your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers in the Parushu Mudra. Bend forward, your nose touching the ground, and continue with the Shitkari pranayama here. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyanandoham internally and visualize yourself as Rishika Anusuya. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
जीमना गोड़ा की संधि उपरि दावा गोड़ा की संधि मिलाई रासे गोड़ास्यो ले पगतल्या लो आडवाई सुधारासे.
Relax, slowly come up. And from here, let us enter into the next asana, which is Garudasana 2, repeated. So simply now place your right foot on the ground, the right knee facing upwards, and the left foot, place it close to your perineum, hands on your respective knees. Continue with the Shitkari Pranayama, engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, chant Om Nithyanandoham internally, visualize yourself as Lord Garuda, and gaze at the tip of your nose, as well as gaze internally. Keep your back straight.
धावो पगमोडी येडी माहिलोम गुलपा मूलद्वारी नीचे दे वैसे जिमनी वगतली धरती ते की गोड़ो ऊंचो भैरासे.
Good. Relax. And now from here, let us enter into Naradasana, repeated on the other side. So bring both the elbows on the outside of your right knee, interlace your fingers behind your neck, and twist your body to the right. Gaze at your third eye. Continue with the Shitkari Pranayama. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize Sage Narada.
पिष्टुजुवाम पगतली केरी भूपरिता ही लगावे पेरी गोड़ा सुदोफनो है जोई दशपाश तिरा से सोई.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Matsya Pitikasana on the other side. So you're going to bring your left foot on top of your right thigh, and with your right hand, your index finger and middle finger, you're going to hold on to your right toe, and the left leg will be wrapped around your left leg. Sorry, your left hand will be wrapped around your left leg, and place with your left hand, hold on to your right ankle. Continue with the Shitkari Pranayama. Engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum. Chant Om Nithyanandoham internally, and visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Vishnu. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
वामेन वामाङ्गुष्ठन्तु गृहीतं मत्स्यपीठकं योनि वामेन सम्पीड्य मेद्रादुपरि दक्षिणम्.
Good. Relax. And from here, let us enter into Matsyendrasana. So in Matsyendrasana, you're going to place one foot on the top of the opposite thigh. So we can start with placing the left foot on top of the right thigh, and you're going to bring your left elbow onto your right knee. Place your hands on your face and twist your body to the right, and bring your arms by the neck. Sorry, place your arms, the right arm on the ground here. So you're going to twist your body to the right. Continue with the Shitkari Pranayama here and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyanandoham. Visualize Matsyendranath, the great sage and master of the Hatha Yoga. Gaze at your third eye and gaze internally.
उत्तरं पश्चिमाभासं कृत्वा तिष्ठति यत्नतः नम्राङ्गं वामपादं हि दक्षजानुर्परि न्यसेत् तत्र याम्यं कूर्परं च याम्ये करे च वक्त्रकं भुवोर्मध्ये गतां दृष्टिं पीठं मत्स्येन्द्रमुच्यते.
Good. relax. And now let us enter into Kubasana. So in Kubasana, you're going to simply now extend your left hand and hold onto your right toe in the prana mudra with your index and middle finger, your right hand by your ear, and continue with the Shitkari pranayama here. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum, and continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham in your inner space. Here you will visualize yourself as a camel, and you're gonna gaze at your third eye.
Asana ko guna jolo jai.
Good. Now place your right hand on the floor. Continue to gaze at your third eye. Continue to twist your body to the right. And continue with the Shitkari pranayama. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyanandoham. And again visualize Matsyendranath, the great sage and the master of the Hatha Yoga. Gaze at your third eye and gaze powerfully inwards.
Matsyendrapitam jatara pradiptim prachanda rugmandala kandanastra abhyasata kundalani prabodham dandastiratvam hidadadi pumsam.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Matsyendrasana on the other side. So now you're going to bring your right foot on top of your left thigh, and with the right hand, index finger and middle finger, you're going to hold on to your left toe. You're going to place your elbow, your right elbow, on the outside of your left leg. So place your hand on your face and the other hand on the ground, and twisting your body to the left side. Here continue with the Shitkari pranayama. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyanandoham internally. Gaze at your third eye and visualize Lord Matsyendranath. Gaze internally as well.
Udaram paschimabhyasam kritva tishtati yatnatah namrangam vamapadam hi dakshajanu parinyaset tatra yamyam kurparam cha yamye kare cha vakratam bhuvor madhye gatam drishtim pitam matsyendra muchyate.
Good. Now from here let's enter into Kubasana, where you're going to be holding on to your big toe with your right index finger and middle finger. Okay, and place the other hand onto your ear. Continue the Shitkari pranayama. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyanandoham and gaze at your third eye and visualize yourself as a camel.
Asana ko guna jolo jai.
Now place your hand on the ground. Continue to hold on to your big toes. This is Matsyendrasana 2.
Matsyendrapitam jatarat pradiptim prachanda rugmandala kandanastra abhyasata kundalani prabodham dandastiratvam hidadadi pumsam.
Good. Now let us enter into Padmasana. So bring both the legs on the top of your opposite thigh and place your palms on your knees. Here we have a new pranayama, which is the Shitali pranayama. So in the Shitali pranayama, you're gonna breathe in, you're gonna draw air through you're going to press your tongue to the teeth and you're going to draw in air without the hissing sound. And continue. Here we are having a new japa, which is Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Engage all the three bandhas. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Suck your stomach in and up when you're breathing out in the Uddiyana Bandha. And lock your chin to your chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Sit straight. Visualize yourself as Lord Shiva. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze inwards.
Asanam dvividam proktam padmam vajrasanam tata urdhvorupari chedatte ube padatale yata padmasanam bhavededat sarva papa pranashanam.
Relax. And now let us enter into Padmasana 2. In Padmasana 2, cross your hands and hold on to your opposite big toes with the index finger and middle finger, that is the Prana Mudra. Continue with the Shitali Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Internally, visualize yourself as Devi Parvati, the consort of Paramashiva. Gaze at the tip of your nose.
चरणो कृत्वा ऊरु संस्थो प्रयत्नतः ऊरु मध्ये ततो तानो पानी कृत्वा तु तादृशो नासाग्रे विन्यसे दृष्टुं धण्टमूलं च जीवः उत्तोल्य शिपुकं वक्षे उत्ताप्य पवनं शनैः.
Good. Relax. Now the next asana is Kukutasana. So in Kukutasana, continue to remain seated in Padmasana. Now place your palms on the ground between the thigh and lift your body up. Okay. So here we are going to engage the Sahaja Kumbhaka, where you are simply going to breathe in and out and hold on to the breath in between comfortably. Engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Gaze internally and visualize yourself as a rooster.
Kukutasana. Padmasanam susamstapya nanurvorantaro karo niveshya bhuma vasishte vyomastak kukutasanaha.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Vada Keki Asana. So here, remaining in Padmasana, now you're going to come onto your knees. You're going to come onto your knees and you're going to place the palms on the ground, the fingers facing towards you. Fingers facing towards you, and place the elbow together, pressing the elbow against the navel here, and then slowly you're going to lean forward and raise your leg up. So in this asana, you can take the help of your partner if you would like to help you raise the leg up, while in the Padmasana, continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Just breathing in and out normally, engage the Mula Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji and gaze internally.
Dharamavastabhya karayadvayena tatkur paristapita vipaparshvaha Uchasano dandavadut hitakke mayurametam pravadanti pitam mayuram padmakam kuryad baddakeki katyate.
Yes, slowly come out of the position. Now let us enter into the next asana, which is Mayurasana. So from the same asana, now you're going to extend your leg out. So now let us enter into Mayurasana. So now, so basically from the previous asana, okay, so your fingers pointing towards you and your elbows to your chest, extend your leg out, yes, as you can see here, and engage the Mula Bandha here. Continue with the same pranayama, chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and gaze internally. Mayurasana.
अथ वक्षे महादेव मयूरासनमुत्तमं भूमौ निपात्य हस्तौ द्वौ कूर्परोपरि देहकं कूर्परोपरि संस्थाप्य सर्वदेहं स्थिराशयः केवलं हस्तयुगलं निपात्य भुवि स्थिरः.
Good. Slowly come down. Now let us enter into Makarasana. So in Makarasana, lie down on your stomach with your feet pointing outwards and place your hands in the Parashu Mudra, interlacing your fingers and placing your hands behind your neck. Yeah, make sure your legs are slightly spread apart, they are not together. Yes, and your feet is pointing outwards. So here continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, just breathe in and out normally and engage the Mula Bandha here. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham in your inner space. Visualize yourself as a crocodile.
मकरासना अद्याजिषेते हृदयं निधाय भूमौ च पादौ च प्रसार्यमानौ शिरश्चरित्वा करदन्तयुग्मे देहाग्निकारं मकरासनं तत्.
Good. Relax. And now from here we're going to enter into Salabhasana. So you're going to place your palm next to your chest and you are going to be raising your legs, bringing your thigh off the ground. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka here. Breathe in normally through your nose and hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out through your nose. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham internally and visualize yourself as a locust. Gaze inwards.
शलभासना अद्याशिषेते करयुग्ममक्षो भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य करयोस्थलाभ्यां पादौ शुचोन्मे छवितस्तु चोदं वदन्ति पीतं शलभं मुनीन्द्राः.
Good. Relax. And now from here let us enter into Uttrasana. So you are going to be holding on to your feet and pull your leg down towards the ground on the outside of your hips. And continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasadashivoham. Visualize yourself as a camel and gaze inwards.
धनुरासना उष्ट्रासना अद्याशिषेते करयुग्ममक्षो पदयुग्मवष्टं पृष्ठे निधाय प्रथितं कराभ्याम् आकुञ्चयेत् सव्योदरास्य गाढमुष्ट्रं च पीतं योगिनो वदन्ति.
Good. Relax and now from here let us enter into Dhanurasana. So holding on to your toes, to your feet You're going to now lift your thigh up and you're going to lift your chest up simultaneously. Visualize yourself as Lord Shiva's bow here. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka, lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham. Gaze at your third eye as well as gaze internally.
प्रसार्य पादो भुवि दण्डरूपो करोच पृष्ठे दृढपादयुग्मं कृत्वा धनुष्टुल विवर्धिताङ्गं निदग्य योगी धनुरासनं तत्.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Bhagasana. So come up and sit on both of your knees and keep your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your palms on top of your thigh. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in normally and deeply. Hold on to your breath comfortably and breathe out through your nose. Lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and gaze at your third eye and as well as gaze internally.
उलटा मोड़ी पव उदो उवेसी भरो जगति करे एक ऐसे पावन माहिली गुल्फजु हो उ कुला पासती लावे सो उ पिष्ट पकर दल्याम की पुनिजो ई हाथ सो उ में मोड़े वह सो ई ताको जंग निकटे ले आवे तासोम तिन की पिष्ट लगावे.
Relax. And now let us enter into the next asana, which is Gohi Asana. So Gohi Asana is an inverted asana. Again, if you are on your monthly cycle, please do not attempt Gohi Asana or any inverted asanas. So now we'll demonstrate to you how to do Gohi Asana, and you can also please use the help of your partner here. Yes. So now, place your elbows on the ground, shoulder width apart. Interlace your fingers, and you're gonna place your head onto the ground here, and slowly you're gonna walk your feet. Yeah, slowly walk your feet towards you. Raise your hip, walk your feet towards you, and then bring your legs up. So you can also take the help of a wall here to give you stability. All right. So let us enter into this asana and engage the Mula Bandha here. Lock your perineum and gaze at the tip of your nose. Continue with the Sahaja Kumbhaka.
ओ हता की कहूनी जो ई पुनः कालाई जाने दो ई पिष्ट अंगूर आई की पुन जानो ए सब लेबू परितानो उबे कलाई जुदावारा से तिन परी आनी शीश परिदासे.
Okay, slowly come up. So actually in Gohi Asana, we are not supposed to be lifting the legs straight out. The legs are only up to the hip level. So that is Gohi Asana. In the next asana, which is Shirsasana, from here, from Gohi Asana, you raise your head, your legs up. So your legs will be totally straight. So let us enter into Shirsasana. And again here, please be careful if you're not able to enter into this asana, and if you're alone, please do not attempt this asana if you're not confident about it. Do not hurt yourself, do not fall down. Please again make sure that if you are having any kind of medical conditions, if you are pregnant, and please take the advice of your healthcare professional. Be safe, do not hurt yourself. And again, when doing this asana or any kind of inverted asana, if you're feeling dizzy, you're having any kind of discomfort or pain, do not attempt this asana, just simply take rest. So now let us, whoever can, let us try the Shirsasana. So again, come to the previous asana in Gohyasana. So place your elbows on the ground. Place your elbows on the ground and bring your head onto the ground. Make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart. Slowly walk your feet towards you and raise your legs up. Okay, so here engage the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Just breathe in normally, in and out. Lock your perineum in the Mula Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Mahasada Shivoham here. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze at the tip of your nose.
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विदैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वाङ्गशीर्षभागास्तु षट्षष्टिप्रतितस्तु ते.
Good. Slowly come down, very slowly. Okay. So this was asana number 102. We only have a few asanas left to complete the sequence of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Now let us enter into Podyasana. So in Podyasana, we are going to be sitting and bringing both the legs to our chest and then raising the legs straight in front of you and placing the hands on the legs. So in this asana, we have a new Kumbhaka, which is the Bastrika Kumbhaka. So here, you are going to be focusing on forcefully exhaling. You are not going to be focusing on the inhalation. The inhalation will automatically happen while you are forcefully exhaling air. And engage the Mula Bandha here, lock in your perineum, continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and gaze powerfully inwards.
दो ऊहा तप्पगा बहरे आने गोड़ा तरे काकसी ताने अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता दारे चरण उबे आकाश दिशिकारे.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Parigasana. So here you're going to place your hands behind you and you're going to again bring your legs forward now in a 45-degree angle. Continue with the Bastrika Kumbhaka here, forcefully exhaling air and engage the Mula Bandha. Lock in your perineum, chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Visualize yourself as a mace and gaze at your third eye.
आसना उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादौ मिलित्वा प्रसार्य नितम्बं भूमौ स्पृष्ट्य हस्ताभ्यां कण्डराबद्ध्वा कुम्भकं कृत्वा तिष्ठेत् परिगासनं भवति.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into Nokasana. In Nokasana, again from the previous asana now, you're going to bring your hands in front of you and your legs at a 45-degree angle. Here you will visualize yourself as a boat. Continue with the Bastrika Kumbhaka and engage the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Gaze at your third eye and gaze internally.
उत्तानशयनं कुर्पराभ्यां भूमिमवस्तभ्यस्तौ नितम्बं निधाय शिर ऊरुजङ्गपादमदण्डवत् धारयेत् नौकासनं भवति.
Relax. And now let us enter into Rudrasana. So in Rudrasana, you're gonna bring your heels together, and now you're gonna place your hands inside below your legs and hold onto your heels. Keep your spine straight, gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze internally. Continue the Bastrika Kumbhaka here and lock in your perineum in the Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and visualize yourself as Lord Rudra.
पगतली संपुट करे हस्तस्यो पग ऊंचाई पगा का अंगूठा दो उले ऊपरली कानी तलावे पैचे दो हाथ पग में ही करे नीचे करी चीरे आनी.
Good. Relax. And now let us enter into the second last asana, which is the Unmukha Pitta Asana 2. So lie down on your back with your feet flat on the ground, raising your knee, and now raise your hips. Your hands are facing down, your fingers touching the back of your heels. Here, engage, perform the Sahaja Kumbhaka. Breathe in deeply, hold on to your breath as comfortably as you can, and then breathe out through your nose. Engage the Mula Bandha, lock in your perineum and engage the Jarandhara Bandha. Tuck your chin to your chest. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and visualize Swamiji. Gaze at the tip of your nose as well as gaze powerfully inwards.
सवितोर्धमुखं तथा उत्थाप्य हस्तोत्तिष्ठेतु पीठ उन्मुखनामके.
Good. Relax. Now from here let us enter into Shivasana. Completely lie down on your on your mat. Relax your fingers, relax your legs slightly spread apart, and relax your hands, your palms facing up, and unclutch from your body, completely unclutch from your body, unclutch from any kind of pain, discomfort that you're having, and unclutch from your mind also. Visualize that you are dead.
I welcome you all with my love and respect. Let you all open all your three eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes, congratulations. We've successfully completed the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, which is the series of 108 asanas. And as we've explained, set the context in the beginning of the sequence of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama 2 days ago, the Nithyananda Yoga is the most authentic form of yoga that you can find anywhere in this world, because the Nithyananda Yoga is the revival of the yoga directly gifted by Paramashiva. Swamiji has revived the yoga gifted by Paramashiva more than 60,000 years. Yes, it is not Patanjali who gifted yoga to the world. Patanjali organized yoga 3,000 years ago. But 60,000 years ago, it was Paramashiva himself who directly gifted yoga to the world. And this is the Shashtanga Yoga, consisting of 12 components. So Swamiji, the direct incarnation, the 1008 incarnation of Paramashiva, has once again revived the authentic yoga from the Kamika Agama, consisting of all the 12 components. So a warm congratulations to all of you for having successfully completed the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. And from tomorrow onwards, we are going to continue with the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, which is the sequence of the series of 308 asanas. So please join us every day at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time during Brahma Muhurta. This is the most auspicious time of the day. These 2 hours when you wake up during the Brahma Muhurta, this is the most powerful time of the day of manifesting anything that you would like in your life. And especially with the yoga, doing yoga during the Brahma Muhurta, you can just manifest, you can just have any breakthrough, whether it is in the asanas that you are performing, exploring your body, bending your body in ways that you've never done before, and it doesn't require practice. And that is the beauty of the Nithyananda yoga, where you're not required to practice an asana for a long time in order to get into the asana. If you just have the right cognition that you can do it, Paramashiva has gifted this yoga to the entire world, so it means that I can do it. Just having the right cognition and not having any kind of impossibility in your inner space. As Swamiji said, even if you've tried the asana in the past but you've not been able to do it, remember Swamiji said that the past is dead. So just going simply into this asana, any moment, if you're doing it authentically, you can just get the breakthrough. And Nithyananda yoga, it is not just about getting into the asanas. It is not just the physical postures. Nithyananda yoga is the ultimate goal of the Nithyananda yoga is enlightenment. So helping you, making you manifest your ultimate and achieving enlightenment. So, and with this we come to the end of the session. Do not forget to please like, share and subscribe. And again, tune in at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where Swamiji will be coming live for another amazing satsang, revealing more truths directly from Paramashiva. As you may be aware, we are continuing the celebration of the Nithyanandotsavam, the descent of Swamiji, the descent of Paramashiva as Swamiji on planet Earth. So we're going to keep celebrating till the 26th. And if you would like to offer any seva, such as Pada Seva, Kanaka Abhishekam, please, or any other kind of seva, please scan the QR code that you see here on the screen, and we will reach out to you and help you, offer the seva. And with this, let us come to the end, and let us end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone, Nithyanandam, and we'll see you again tomorrow.